Thank you for staying with us. The federal government has announced plans to expand its direct cash transfer program to reach more poor and vulnerable Nigerians. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Wale Edun, disclosed this at the Oxford Global Think Tank Leadership Conference and book launch held in Abuja on Tuesday. Mr. Edun noted that the initiative currently benefits over 15 million households nationwide, adding that the expansion is a part of broader efforts to cushion the impact of ongoing economic reforms.
In Nigeria, leadership changed in 2023, and under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it changed for the better. If you look at the record, if you look at the statistics, if you look at the progress that has been made since 2023. However, the statistics, the improved growth rate, the stable exchange rate, the lowering inflation, those are just one side of the story. And the most important aspect is the human side, the effect on people's daily experience, the cost of food, the cost of transport, how they are living their lives.
This report stands both as a call to reflection and an invitation to urgent action. Today's global competition is no longer fought in factories alone. It is anchored in what I call the new factors of economic production.
Today, and lessons of the new book, we can do much better with the abundance of human and material resources that our country is blessed with. We live in a new era where wealth is tied to knowledge, and there is a lot of advantage for us in this regard.
Joining me live via Zoom is the public affairs analyst, Jide Ojo. Thank you for joining us on the news. One of the biggest criticisms of past programs has been lack of transparency. How can government ensure this expanded cash transfer system reaches the real beneficiaries and not political proxies or middlemen?
Thank you. I listened to the minister with rapt attention that this time around they collected the national identification number of all the beneficiaries and that the money is not given to the beneficiaries via cash. It was transferred into their wallet or into their bank account. So that gives a higher level of transparency than what was done under the Muhammadu Buhari administration, where 5,000 or 10,000 that was given at that time was being given by hand without the biometrics, without the data, beyond the names and addresses of the beneficiaries. So to that extent, I think what is being done under President Bola Tinubu has a higher level of transparency and integrity. However, where I have issues is that while it may be true that we have 15 million beneficiaries, this conditional cash transfer, which is 25,000 naira for 3 months, is too little to impact a family positively. If you look at 2023 to date and the devaluation of the naira, what 25,000 could buy under the Buhari administration was higher in value than what it can buy now. It's like what you buy with 25,000 under the Buhari administration is what you need 100,000 to buy now. And so if you are talking of 50 million families, not just 50 million individuals, families, for 3 months, that's a total of 75,000.
Okay,
the 3 months
Mr. Jide
is non-consequential in terms of value of the currency.
Yeah, Mr. Jide, there was something you spoke about while you were answering my question, which has to do with data. And you know that data integrity has been a recurring challenge. Do we even have a reliable database of poor and vulnerable Nigerians to guide such interventions?
We do. I do understand and know that the social register that is currently in use was built with the support from World Bank. And if you recall, when this administration, Bola Tinubu administration, came in 2023, some governors have issues with the data, the social register, and decided that they were going to have their own register and all of that. But I think we've gone past that. The bottom line is that these vulnerable people do exist, but my own argument is, yes, assuming without considering that 15 million people are benefiting right now, and I want to give the government the benefit of that, the value of this 25,000 naira for 3 months is insignificant and will not buy much. For a family of 4, you cannot survive. Even the minister himself mentioned issues around transportation, feeding. What about shelter? In my neck of wood where I'm talking with you, our accommodation has been increased by 100%.
All right.
So what will you be able to do with 25,000 naira? And then after 3 months, this all are just stopped.
Thank you.
So I think government needs to look at how to ameliorate poverty beyond the conditional cash transfer.
All right. Thank you so much, Public Affairs Analyst Jide Ojo, for giving your thoughts there.